I'm with my baby. As it is going good. I'm with my baby. If you're out and you're trying to find me, yeah, I'm with baby. I'm with baby.
Trying to my baby, you've been working very hard. Listen, yo, I've been trying to do what I do just to get to know now that you're home. What you finna do? I was thinking we could kick back, relax, watch oranges, black it. Come on there. Hey. Hey, let me see if I clean up the lens really quickly. You can see nice and clear. There we go. Snapchat later, there we go, girl. The only day we have before we pay. Hey. Come on, honey. Something about my goddess tea, honey. I gotta come through here really quickly, honey. Trying to find me. Hey. Okay, honey. Yes. Can we talk about it? Bitch, listen. Turn that music off, honey. Let me push my band to the side because I just woke up from a nap too, by the way. I had a very long, busy day today. And I had to take a nap. You know, when you need to power down, you need to power down. That keeps your mind fresh, your spirit strong, and your spirit open to receive. See, when you don't get sleep, you become sleep deprivated, honey. And another word of deprivation is another word of deviation. If you know what that means, then you know what it means. If you don't know, honey, it is a misdirection, a misguidance, and a misunderstanding, honey. This retrograde is going to get you together because you're not awake. Because your physical body has not had enough sleep. And like I said, as above, so below, you have to go to sleep in order to wake up. Anybody out there that's doing any type of magic that's not getting any rest, honey, something ain't right. I'm gonna repeat it at that because I want to keep this on what I'm keeping this on. So I'm on the freeway and heading to go get a little tea before a little tea ends, honey. And I got an email today that I want to address, and maybe I can turn y'all to the highway while I drive so you can, being you can't see me, so dark here. I got an email and someone was asking about a product that they purchased. Well, they didn't purchase, they actually sent in the money for something else and they changed their mind like 2 or 3 times, which is a spirit of confusion. But they also wanted to remind me, this is no tea, this is no shade, but definitely all tea. They wanted to remind me how other spiritualists was reading them down, and some people were trying to tell them off and read them down about who they're connected to. And I see where that misunderstanding or that disconnection could possibly be coming from. And I'm saying this with all love and all due respect, because this is a sister, and I have to let her understand. I have to let her know that I see you. But in the process, don't get lost in translation to make me have to give you a castigation, because I'm about castigating. I don't read, I castigate. If you don't know what castigate is, look it up, please. Castigation. I'm from the house of Catania. My mother, Frenchie C. Okay, Frenchie Catania, honey. Let's talk about it, honey. She was the queen of castigation on YouTube and off YouTube, girl. Years ago, honey. 2005 and up. Who you doing? But anyway, so, let me just say this. And this is to anybody. This is why I want to, do this video right now. Look at that. Look at those buildings right there, y'all. Beautiful, huh? Those are apartments right there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, honey. $3,000 a month for those apartments. $3,000 a month, girl. They don't own them. But look what type of neighborhood we're in. You got Mercedes-Benz right here, honey. Yes, and you got all the white stores over here, honey. When I say white, I don't mean racially. I'm speaking of state of mind, because many of y'all out there think you're black, but you're really white. Many of y'all think you're black, but you're not. You're white. You think you're black because of the color of your skin, but I want to give you some correction there too. So, let me turn it back to me. Or I keep it on the road. Y'all can meditate so y'all don't get those T's like that. Y'all don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. Misappropriate, misunderstand, because there's a Mercury retrograde going on. I want to make sure that you feel what I'm saying. Okay. I do not do well with micromanagement. I do not do well with people standing over me. I do not do well with people bossing me. It is what it is. I've tried those games for a very long time, and there's only a selective few that can tame me. But my original mother, spiritual mother, was sekhmate. And anybody knows about lionesses, honey, you cannot tame a lioness if she don't want to be tamed. With that being said, me being micromanaged and being stood upon and told what to do when I don't have to do it. See, if I'm being told what to do and I have to do it, I definitely can take the direction and the guidance that's appropriate for that situation. But when I don't have to do it, then I don't have to take it. I'm not going to take it. But I don't do micromanagement. And I'm bringing this up because, like I said, I want you guys to understand they're looking for something. You see that plane floating in the air right there? They're looking for something, honey. So I'm saying this because I want you all to understand, if you decide to hit me up, make sure I clean off my lens. If you decide to hit me up, then you will know where I'm coming from if I decide to, ignore you, or if I... Did y'all see that shit? Hold on, I gotta get up on this motherfucker. Hold on. That motherfucker ran the light, bitch. That would have been a head-on collision. That would have been a head-on collision, honey. That would have been a head-on collision. Bitch. How about that? How about that, bitch? You run a light, then you get in front of me, nigga? I'm gonna show you something, girl. Okay? Iridian spark plugs, bitch. NKG. Who you doing? In a V6. Bitch, you ain't about to pass me up, honey. Running the light and all too? Girl, bye. Get back into the conversation. So the email was asking me almost a month after the purchase, what's in the oil? I'm checking up on things, basically, is what they were saying. And you don't check up on me. And this is to anybody out there. Like I said, that's how I'm making this comment. Don't check on anything that I'm doing. This is why you have the opportunity to make your own oils, your own stuff, so you can check up on the products that you make. Don't check up on me about what the fuck I'm doing. Okay? Don't check up on me, honey. Okay, you don't have to do that. Okay, that shit irks my damn nerve. And then you wonder why it is not going. You're having problems because you're slipping. You don't have the right to, or you're stepping into uncharted territory or unwelcome territory. And this is why these other people got you right together, because you're being disrespectful. And this person knows it because they watch my videos, so they know how I get down. You are micromanaging, honey. You don't give a fuck about that oil like that, girl. You're micromanaging me to see if I forgot about your funky ass oil. And it's not funky because I'm making it. It's funky because you gonna get it, bitch. It's funky because you're disrespecting me. You disrespecting me when you hit me up for the initial process of what you're trying to do. Okay, you were trying to join a class. Then you disrespect me when you try to say, well, no, I don't think I'm gonna do that, kid. Is it possible for me to get my money back? Because I don't think I'm ready for that. Then you disrespected me when you wanted to exchange that for some tea. And then when I told you, well, honestly, I don't do that, but I'm willing to work something out with you. How about this and that? Then you wanted to kind of nip things around and be in, like I said, disrespect with that as well. I don't tolerate that. And I'm not gonna put too much out there because it is what it is. I'm not the type of person, but this person who I'm talking about. And it's not about reading, it's about letting you know, bitch, that you've overstepped your boundaries. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna send you the product that I've been working on, even though I'm not done with it. And you could do whatever the hell you want to do with that. If you want to throw it away, if you want to keep it, whatever you want to do with it. But I'm done. Please don't sign up for none of my classes. Please don't buy any more of my products. You are no longer able to do business with me. I'm no longer willing to accept your money. I'm no longer willing to accept your services. You can watch, you can do what it is you do, but no thank you. Because at the end of the day, the spirits you entertain, if I entertain you, I also entertain those spirits. And those spirits ain't right. Those spirits are very basic and very thirsty. And I don't deal with spirits like that. Okay? I deal with that goddess energy. I don't deal with peasantry. I don't deal with basic bum diddy diddy bum bum can't think past reality mindset. I don't do that. I don't do that. And like I said, I expect more from you because you are a LGBT person. I expect your common sense to be beyond the radar, above and beyond the radar, but it's not. So, like I said, I'm going to send you what I'm going to send you, which is the oil that you got. And I will be taking pictures just in case you try to say that you didn't get what you paid for. I'm taking pictures. I will have your name and your email address on the product. So that way, like I said, you can go, yeah, well, I didn't know. Girl, bye. We're not doing that. Something's been funny with you from the gate, and bitch, I'm sick of it. I've tolerated it, bitch, and we're not doing it. This is the retrograde, bitch. You're not going to be irritating me and stressing me the fuck out over some damn oil, honey, that you're practically getting for free. You're not going to do that. You pay for the class. As I mentioned before, the class was paid for. That was non-refundable. And I was willing to work something out with you. We worked something out. You really didn't want that. Then work something out. So like I said, I'm done. I do not want your energy, honey, at all. I don't want your energy. You can do whatever the hell you want with your unfinished product. I told you, give me 3 to 4 weeks. The product that you got is a fresh product that I make individually. That's why it costs $55 for an ounce of it. And you're just flat out just what's going on? Girl, I got your emails from when you wasn't going to take the class, irritating the fuck out of me. And now I'm getting your emails after we decided what you're going to get, irritating the fuck out of me. I don't got time for that shit, girl. I don't got time for the fuckery. Excuse me for being so blunt. Excuse me for expressing my feelings, but I'm going to do so. I don't let people disrespect me. And I want you to understand that you have disrespected. Not once, not twice. This is the third fucking time within a 2-month process. And I'm over it. So, au revoir. Adios. Wish you the best, honey. I'm sending you your shit, though. Yes, I am. And like I said, you do whatever the hell you want with that. I don't care. The shit ain't done, and hey, I'm just calling to check what's in it, if I may ask. I'm not telling you what's in my damn oil. That's why you don't get a video on my oils that I make. I don't tell people what's in my shit. You're not my coven sister. We don't have no blood ties, girl. What do I look like telling you my secrets and you hit somebody else up or you try to make your own product and imitate what I got? No, everybody make oils like that, bitch. You cannot imitate and copy what the fuck I do. Not even the people that buy the oil and take my oil and put it in something. You're not going to be able to copy that shit. I put too much energy into my work. Too much raw energy into my work. So, yes, did you want to work it out? But what? Hey, what's going on? Is this in it by any chance? You should have saw that before you asked for that oil. Because now, like I said, the spirit of confusion is popping up and I don't want it. I was going to respond back, but I said, I want to entertain that spirit, bitch. Spirits are jumping easily now. You got people, you can walk to a grocery store and their spirit jump on you. This message is back for bitch, your spirits are jumping on me and I'm not doing that shit. Girl, bye, I'm not doing that shit. I'm not repeating myself over and over to someone who is a grown ass woman. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. No. So, good luck with it. And that's it. This is why, like I said, you're having issues with people because they can sense that shit. They can sense that shit. Like I said, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but honey, you can't do that. That doesn't work. Your anxiety, your PTSD, I don't know what that is. That could be some deeper stuff, but that stuff right there needs to get in check if you want to do any type of work with me, including buying my products. Because when you buy my products, you are still getting my energy. So like I said, I'm going to send you your product over that is unfinished, and you can do whatever the hell you want to do with that, honey. You do whatever the hell you want to do with it. Throw it away, give it away, do whatever hell, honey. Dissect it, honey. I don't care. It is what it is, honey. I'm like, when the Mercury retrograde hit, and I got the tea, I'm sitting here thinking like somebody is going to act crazy. And the incident did happen, but I thought, okay, yeah, that person's just crazy altogether, so I'm going to let that go. But to come this far, bitch, and you're still doing that shit, girl, we're not doing that. This I said before, those who want to fight over who's going to dominate YouTube, good luck with that. Good luck with that, bitch. We're expanding our horizons, bitch. We're going on and off the net. We're not doing that, honey. We're not fighting over who can be the biggest e-thugger. Honey, internet gangster, internet witch, bitch. This is some real life shit. We're not doing that. And this individual, she needs to go see these other internet people because they have the same mindset. Stressing and shit over shit that's not even that damn serious. Let me do what I do. You obviously came to me for some products because you believe that I can provide these products for you. Let me do what I do. Don't check me. Anybody who knows, maybe we need to do an interview with Lachey, someone who knows me in person, so they could tell you how I get down. I don't deal with that. You're not going to sit here and check me. You're not, what's going on? Honey, excuse me, I'm doing you a favor. I'm doing you a favor, and you trying to stretch that fucking foot and turn it into a fucking mile. And of course, you're going to put that passive aggressive shit. Well, it's just so crazy because I didn't even mean it like that. Girl, yes, you did. You knew what you were doing. We talked about this 3 separate times, and it's fucking annoying. Oh, girl, hold on. Let me drink my BCAA. I'm getting hot right now. Girl, you got my blood boiling, honey. You got the Aries in me boiling right now. My mindset is of an Aries, honey. I'm an Aries lunar. Ooh, girl. Calm myself down. Just let me take one more sip of that. Tasting the rainbow right now. The rainbow's the only thing that can make me happy. Not saying I was unhappy, but I was just a little bit irritated. Like, girl. And I don't know what's going on with people. Like, you're not ready for any type of spiritual work. This energy, you're not ready for this energy. I keep telling this to people. You're not ready for this energy at all. If you're used to contacting your spiritual worker or your people that handle your energy stuff, whether it's products that you're buying or this casework, if you're used to hitting them up and bugging them and they don't say nothing, they're okay with that, then bitch, you've been dealing with a lot of fake people this whole time, and maybe that's why you're scratching and scunching and trying to figure out what you're going to do versus being rooted and connected, because that's what a spiritualist do. A spiritualist, when you come to them, they're like a guidance counselor in college, or if you've been to high school got them too, dormitory counselor. They sit you down and they ground you, and they map out with you an idea or a roadmap of where you see yourself being within a certain length of time. So me doing that, me offering that, and you're still not seeing that going up. I'm just going around. Even though I know that she said don't micromanage, let me give her a space. I'm still going to double do this, triple do this, double ask. You don't have to do that at all. As I tell people, even when it goes into emails, because people do this a lot lately too. I had about 20 people in the past month. I got like 5 or 6 emails. Some people it's like once or twice, which is okay, but a few people, it was like 5 or 6 times I got their emails. And I'm all like, are you kidding me? This is why a lot of my messages go to spam too. When y'all message me and I don't get back to y'all, don't blame me. Blame the motherfuckers that be sending 5 or 6 messages, honey, at one time, clogging up the damn airways, because I'm sure they looking like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm sure Gmail read my fucking emails. I'm sure they do, because I have some hot ass clients that we talk about some hot ass shit. That's another reason why I want to take it off the net and do it only in person, because Gmail do read your emails and they send transcripts over the shit, and I don't want that. There's some stuff that we got to do that, that can honey, okay, I won't go into it because I might send some red flags there, but it will definitely shake some stuff up. And people have sent me news articles about people around the world, and people don't know this, that have done certain things. They got into the public eye and they've been locked up for it. And we're talking about, bitch, if you're doing anything that's threatening the system that they put in place, they will consider you a threat, a terrorist, and you will go. So, like I said, it was cute. These 2 or 3 years I was on here, doing what I was doing. But bitch, like I said, it's time to take it to the runway, honey. It's time to walk the walk. You ready for some real work, bitch? You're going to have an opportunity to come and meet me in person. Spend your few days there, whatever. We do your work, you go home, bitch, it is what it is. So that way you say, oh, well, I was a little, you don't got to worry about that. We're here. The people that, yeah, hey, it's all good. And then, oh my God, y'all. Like, I didn't want to go into it, y'all. There's so many emails I get from people that I know for sure they're not confident in the work that they're doing. And it kind of gets to me because it's like, we're putting so much energy into this work. And I'm even going through and I'm even walking you through the process and just guiding you, telling you, teaching you what I've learned, because I'm human as well. I've been exactly where people are at a basic level, and people had to, when I had the chance to say, hey, you better slow down, because when that energy hits you, it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks, and do I have to learn on my own? I was doing shit, was put into crazy situations, and then said, oh, how did this happen? I know how this happened, because I was doing the work so confidently in the beginning, and then halfway through I said, fuck it, or I got confused, or I got lazy, and when that energy manifested, because all the energy that you work on is going to manifest sooner or later. Everything you work on is going to manifest sooner or later. What makes it manifest quicker is the more energy you put into it, the more intention you put into it. And intention is not just, well, I lit the candle and I meditated in front of it. As I said before, are your thoughts cohesive with or in comparison, no, not in connection with the words you're speaking? Are the words you're speaking connected to the work you're doing? Because we could do some work on breaking a bad habit and you go back smoke your cigarettes and wonder why the shit ain't working. Can we talk about it? You do some work on getting a man together, and yeah, you're still checking to see what he's doing and not knowing that energy is still feeding into the energy that he's doing. If this man is cheating on you, and I want to talk about this, a lot of people come to me for love work. If your man is cheating on you, and I want you to understand this, beloved, I'm going to steal that word from Yana. Beloved. She said when she want to call you a bitch, a slut, a skank, a whore, she say beloved. So we're going to say beloved too, honey. Or we're going to say sweetie, honey. No, I feel like sweetie, honey is condescending. Okay, sweetie, because every time somebody call you sweetie, they got attitude. I want you to understand this, beloved. Your thoughts are very, very, very powerful in connection to the thoughts that come from your brain. When I say your thoughts are very powerful, a lot of people, and I'm sharing some tea here, a lot of people think with their brain. They think that the thoughts that they think is only coming from their head, and it's not. Your heart is what sends messages throughout your whole body, including the whole universe. So when you're deceptive and you're fake and you're fraudulent and you're phony, you're going to attract that to you at a magnitude beyond your understanding. When you're loving, you're real, and you're just so positive, you're going to also attract the same amount of energy, but it's going to be very little. It's going to be very small. So going into a man or woman that you love, that you feel connected to, is your heart that brought you with this person, to make you connect with this person, obviously, because it was your desires, your wants and your needs that was fulfilled in this individual, or at least it should be, because a lot of you are with people for the dick. A lot of you people are with people for the money, and that's beyond the spiritual connection, because we're going to go into that too, racially too, of people that only look for other black people to date because they're black. Because I'm going to give you a story that you can look into so you can understand how energy work and how spirit work. Because what you need in a man may not be in a black man. What you need in a woman may not be in a white woman. You may have to go to a Hispanic woman to find that, to fit your needs. You may have to go to a black woman to find that to fit you. You don't know that. In your mind, you think you know because people told you in your mind what you know. But when it comes down to your spiritual needs, you might need to be with a redhead man or a redhead woman. You might need to be with a man who have tattoos all over him. You don't know how that works. So get them off that, because then I go into people saying, well, then if I want a black man, I should be able to get a black man. Okay. Do you need a black man or do you want a black man? There's a big difference there, girl. So that's the key word. But going into that, if you love this man and you know for sure you guys are going to be together, and you come to a spiritualist and say, Mystic, I want to get back with this man. I want to, break up the situation he's in, and I want to build our relationship back up. And through that process, because you're confident enough to hit me up, obviously, right? That's why you hit me up. You're very confident enough to hit me up. Through that process, you're going on his Instagram. You're going on his Facebook. You're calling his mom. Hey, moms, how are you doing? Nothing much. Oh, okay. When's the last time you seen Mario? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, no, I wasn't thinking about him. I just asked because every time we talk, okay, well, I got to go. So, you were checking on Mario. That's why you called his mama. You go on Instagram looking for Mario because you're checking on him. That energy, if he's doing something, let's say, for example, if Mario's mind is set currently on the woman that he's with, and you're thinking about him being with that woman because your mind and your heart does not know the difference between he's with her or he's with me. And this is where you have to understand how energy works. Your subconscious mind, also known as your heart, your higher self, your higher self does not understand Mario wants to be with her instead of me, or Mario should be with me, fuck her. It does not understand that. The thoughts that you're saying, the energy you're putting out is projecting that energy. So if you're trying to do work on Mario to break up with Viviana, and in the process of you doing that work for Mario to break up with Viviana, you're checking up on Mario to see if Mario has actually broken up with Viviana, you're actually feeding the fact that Mario and Viviana is together. You're actually feeding that energy. And what happens is you create a resistance, you create a blockage, you create an obstacle, and then you start to feel it within your being. Oh my God, I'm so flustered. Oh, I'm so irritated. Oh, I just want this to be here already. And then of course emotions start flooding, right? One of the strongest emotions is crying. That's the first sign how you know that you are wrestling with yourself. Magic is not that difficult. I think the process of breaking it down is probably the most difficult part, but once you have it down, once again, this is why I offer classes. This is why I offer the spring equinox, because this will be an opportunity to actually have a session, a collective session on breaking down your thought process and how you're connecting with things on a magical level. Shout out to those who took advantage of that. If you have not taken advantage of that, honestly, you have 4 or 5 more days to join that, and when it's gone, it's gone. I don't want to email people saying, oh, I was hoping to join. No, you wasn't, because I never got an email or any of that. And those who did join, like I said, shout out to you, honey. Our day is gonna be good. We already got it planned out, we already worked all the shit out. But anyway, so that's what is going on. You're feeding that energy. This is why they say you don't check on your work, because when you're doing work against someone or something and you're checking up on them, you're actually feeding the work that they're doing if they're doing any work. Let's talk about enemies one-on-one. And that's what I was telling my people. People are using your energy. Because, see, I don't talk about what I do publicly. I don't have to. It's like people, I'm wealthy, I'm the baddest, I'm the powerfulest, high priestess. If you're really that bitch, you don't gotta let everybody know you're that bitch. People can sense it, people can smell it. When you step into a room full of people, people are holding the door for you, people are bowing down to you in a sense of them seeing themselves in you. So they're showing you love like they show themselves love. That's a high fucking priestess. That's somebody that deals with high energy. Not, I'm going to give myself that label because I feel privileged. No one else gave me a special title, so let me give myself that. And that's what that is when it comes to those high priestess titles and shit too. Self-proclamation bullshit. I'm the baddest and I'm the best. I'm this and that. Girl, bye. Let someone else give you those roses. Because a lot of people got baddest and all the shit in their name. They still haven't proved nothing 2 years in. And that just shows you how they're thinking with the wrong thing, or they're doing shit with the wrong shit. But like I said, it's about learning the process, knowing how things work. And when you know how things work, you just leave it where it's at. People over and over again get work done, come back, and I see this on a redundant level. I kid y'all not. We do work, the work is not completed, and they'll say, Mystic, I just want to email you and tell you an update that I'm experiencing. I have the update, and the update is that everything is working according to plan, right? And I email them back, and I'll tell them, keep doing the work, because it has not fully manifested. So I'll just say, just keep doing the work, right? And then all of a sudden, a few days later, hey, I haven't heard back from you. Hey, what's going on? Hey, is there any updates? Hey, are there any new insight? And then that's when I'm like, shit about to start falling. And then sure enough, a week later, oh my God, Mystic, everything was looking so good in the beginning. Now all of a sudden, this and that is still working out. Oh, the guy is still in the picture. The girl's still in the picture. And it's like, duh. Because instead of you trusting the process and only knowing this is what's going to happen, he's going to break up, he's going to this and that, you're feeding into the opposite energy from that. And that's what's going on. So definitely it's not going to happen. Definitely it's not going to manifest. Because of course, even going into the whole thing of, is there any new insight? A reading is separate from casework. If I got any insight on any casework that I've done, I got the insight for me, and also going back into telling you what to do on your end. I'm not getting that insight so that the whole time while I'm doing the process, I'm giving you, oh, the spirit is saying this, oh, this and that, oh, who is this? I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that. Because of course I can turn the sun out. And then of course, while we're doing the work, your mind is going to be focused on other things. Like, whoa, wait, whoa, what? So I'd rather wait until we're completely done with the work, tell you what I seen, what came to me, and then give you work to do on your end, or instruction to do on your end. That's it. But people always want more. And I think that opens up a lot of doors to a lot of issues. And that's why I always tell people, trust me when I tell you, you have to understand that energy is energy. And things will manifest the way that they should manifest. And if you really want things to manifest a certain way, your actions speak louder than the words you speak. Because even when people say, Mystic, what's going on? Where's my product? What are you putting in it? That micromanaging stuff, right? That little micromanaging stuff. You're showing me in your actions, and me reading between the lines, you're showing me that you're not trusting the process, let alone me. You don't think I'm doing the work. You don't think that I'm doing what I said I'm doing, because I don't get on YouTube and talk about it. Because I don't get on YouTube, but I don't show, oh, hey, this is the work I'm doing with a client. When you get your pictures, you know I did the work. When you get your pictures, you will see the work. That's why I send pictures over, to show that I did the work. You don't have to have a everyday update. Oh, here's a picture of today. Oh, this is what I seen today. Oh, you don't need all that. That's you trying to micromanage. You trying to get comfortable in yourself and have peace of mind. And like I said before, that's exactly why things are not working out for you. That's why it's not. So the moral of this whole story is, honey, don't micromanage me. Because I already told y'all, I'm not doing no more videos about this. You're going to get a message back telling you your stuff is on the way. If we're doing casework, I'm going to send you pictures up to that point. Say thank you so much for your time, and I wish you the best. That's for casework. Okay? That's it. Only people that should be blowing me up is classes. I haven't heard back from y'all. There's like 7 students right now. I only got like 3 people that message me. Y'all better message me, motherfuckers. Y'all better motherfucking message me. That's all I'm going to say. Y'all better message me, honey. Y'all better motherfucking message me. Don't let me stop. Anyway, come on, Tracy Brown. Come on, Zaya. Yes, honey. Come on, Eclectic. Yes, honey. Castigate. Yes, honey. Reprimand. Come on, Zaya. Yes, I know that's right. Correct. Correct, Zaya. Let's say it how it is. Let's call a spade, Zaya. Correct. Okay, I like to castigate and correct a motherfucker. I don't read, I castigate. Why would you tell someone your recipe? Right, Eclectic, right. Right. Well, I mean, like I said, the girl's going to try to flip it. Oh, I was just genuinely curious about what you put in. No, girl, you asked that question to check up on the product. Because you know when I respond, I'm a very detail-orientated person. Anyone who knows people knows my personality. I'm very detail-orientated. So I'm going to respond back to you, and I'm going to say, this is what's in the oil, and by the way, your oil will be shipped out next week. So subliminally, that's a way of asking. Mystic, what is in your oil? That's a subliminal thing. You don't need to ask me what's in my product. Look at the officer, honey, trying to get my tea right now. Look at this officer. Y'all should see this officer. Look, he trying to get my tea. Look, he trying to get my tea. Y'all see the officer right there? He trying to get this tea. You ain't getting this tea, officer. Officer, you ain't getting this tea tonight. You ain't getting this tea, officer. Look, he don't know which way he want to go. He ain't getting this tea tonight. He ain't getting this tea tonight. He think he gonna get some of this tea tonight, but you ain't getting on this tea. But anyway, that was her way of micromanaging and checking up. Let me check up to see what Mystic is doing with my product. Yeah, girl, we done. You needed about another 7 days, 7 to 10 days. I was actually gonna add a little something into it, but no. I'm sending you what I have now, and you can do whatever the hell you want with that, honey. It is what it is, girl. We're gonna be done. Come on, Tasha. How do you protect yourself from jumping spirits? Do you do cleanses? Protection work, and having crystals. That's the only thing I could put publicly. Having things on your body. That's how you protect yourself from jumping spirits. And they also jump through the messages too. That's why sometimes when I get emails from people, I try to give myself a moment, read what they're typing, and then go from there. Because like I said, things jump through the messages as well. Some people try to act like I didn't mean it like that. Girl, I know exactly what your intention was. You didn't want me to think you meant it like that, but you definitely meant it like that. You definitely did, girl. Okay. Yes, you stay prayed up. You gotta stay prayed up. That's the only way. Tasha said, "Dang, I know that's right." I thought of the AOK class, Tasha. I know that's right. Okay, come on, there. I won't say YouTube is gonna shut down, but it's gonna be where you gotta pay for it. Because people have said publicly, I don't have TV no more. I have YouTube. And then you got people that put copyrighted information on here. So what do you think YouTube is going to do? They're going to get their money. And how they get their money? Because, YouTube got lawsuits that are behind the scenes that people are not aware of. We won't even go into that. Or we'll say allegedly. Allegedly, YouTube got a little lawsuits behind the scenes. So they got to be able to pay those fees. So you, the consumer, is going to pay for that. Hell yeah, you gonna pay for that. Girl, bye. So yes, I won't say they're gonna shut down, but you definitely gonna have to pay for a subscription. You are. Yep. Yes, you are. Girl, bye. Because people, like I said, have publicly said, I don't got cable TV no more. I use YouTube. Okay. YouTube gonna be charging your ass a $10 a month, $20 a month, $40 a month fee, I guarantee you. $50 a month, maybe $100 a month is gonna make it to where you don't see any ads. $20 a month, you'll get a little bit of ads, but you can watch most of the shit on there, right? $10 a month, bitch, you can only watch the free channels. I'm telling y'all, watch. They're not. Things have changed. Yes. Doubt creates blockages, and that blockage becomes obstacles. That's right, Tracy Brown. People don't understand that. I'm telling you. Come on, Latricia. Yes, honey. Latricia. Are you, what is your ethnicity? What is your ethnicity, Latricia? You Creole? Mama Louisiana. Put that to Alabama. Put that to Buddha, Buddha, Buddha in the country Bama. Come on. Yes. Yes, yes, honey. If I was into men, I would definitely be dating outside of my race. I truly resonate with your statement. Come on, Tasha. Come on. Resonate, resonate. Come on and resonate. Come on, Tasha. Resonate, resonate. I'm waiting for that song, Jaliel. I'm waiting for that song, Jaliel. What's the update on that song? I'm waiting on that song, nigga. Let me stop. Repeat the scenario about Mario. So let's say, for example, okay, Erica hit me up, and Erica said, and these are fake names, just so you know, if your name is the name of these characters, trust when I tell you this, I'm not talking about your ass, okay? Trust when I tell y'all that, okay? So Erica hit me up, and Erica said, I want to do some casework on Mario. I need to get him back because Mario's fucking with this bitch named Vivian. I can't stand her. And he said he don't really fuck with Vivian, but he's with her because she's a good bed warmer. I think somebody talked about a bed wench, bed wrench. And I thought about some of y'all grandmammas was bed wrenchers too for your grandpappy, and they both was Negroes. So that's the gag of it all. That's the gag of it all. Some of y'all grandmammas was bed wenches, bed wrenches. I don't know what that word is called. I heard, I heard Dr. Fumar, honey. I heard Dr. Fugazi Fumar. I heard Factor Fumar talk about bed wenches and wenchers and wenches. I think it's bed wencher. But anyway, some of y'all grandmamas kept those bed warms for y'all grandpappy. There were sidelines and side tees and, Anyway, let me get off of that. So anyway, Erica said, I'm going to do some work on Mario because I missed it. We're meant to be together. So I then tell Erica, I give her instructions because everybody have their own remedy, I gave her remedy. I said, this is what you're going to do today, blah, 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 blah. Okay, mistake. So in the process of why Erica's doing the work, Erica starts calling Erica called Mario's mama. Erica called Mario's sister. Erica was on the Instagram page, the Facebook page. And also, Erica did some shady ass shit too, Tasha. Erica actually befriended one of Mario's friends. And she didn't think Mario was going to find out about this, but Mario definitely confronted that bitch. But anyway, so she's checking on Mario to make sure that the work we're doing is manifesting. She's micromanaging. And then she hits me up and she's so flustered and she's so emotional and just, I can't. Because, she just got some issues with Mario still fuck with Viviana, and she actually fed the energy of Viviana and Mario being put together. So what ended up happening is she fed that energy, and it actually made the bond much stronger. And even in the essence of him breaking up with Viviana, right, he is then in return going to leave Viviana and go to another woman. Because what happened is she starts to reject Mario subconsciously, because we're talking about the heart energy here. Subconsciously, we think subconsciously is the brain up here. This is the conscious brain, huh? This is the subconscious brain. Catch those T's. So what happened is, yes, he left Vivian when the work manifested, but he ended up leaving Vivian and got into another relationship with another girl named Veronica. And that could have been Erica in the situation with Veronica. But Erica was too focused on that nigga fucking with Viviana instead of worrying about him fucking with her. So she actually pushed him into the arms of Veronica, and now she's upset about it. So that's why she's getting emotional. She's getting flustered about it because she did some energy work, and she did some energy work for the next bitch to take her man. And I'm just telling you what I know, honey. That's how it works. That's what I said. When you doing work on motherfuckers, you don't check on them. When you do work on your blessings, you don't check on other motherfuckers. You don't say, well, let me see what they doing with their finances. If you're trying to become wealthy and have money and also the good stuff, you are not checking on your motherfucking enemies or doing work to fuck up they shit. Because you cannot do work on manifesting your shit and doing work to fuck up they shit. That's not how that works. Your heart can only focus on one thing at a time. Now, of course, if you're double-minded, that's where that word double-mindedness comes from. People don't understand that. The term double-mindedness or confusion is literally your heart speaking to your mind, and your mind is not following directions of your heart, and it becomes its own entity. So in that process, you're thinking and speaking from your heart, but you're also thinking and speaking from your actual mind. So that's why it's called double-mindedness or two-mindedness. But of course, as somebody else said, they said, well, it's your left brain, your right brain. Left hemisphere, right hemisphere. Well, even going into that, one side of your brain is still connected to your heart. Can we talk about it? Let's talk about the emotions. Let's talk about the spiritual aspect of your actual brain. The emotional part. When you feel something on a deep level, connecting primarily to your heart chakra, it jerks. They call it tear jerking. It jerks emotions out of your body. Not even just tears. You want to fuck things up too. You want to fight people. That's also an emotion. Rage. Oh, I want to beat that bitch's ass. I'm so sick of this motherfucker. Yes, that's what happens. So, like I said, don't do that double-mindedness when you do your work. Only think and speak from your heart. And we talk about that. We talk about that in a lot of my classes and a lot of things that we do. Do not think here, because this is going to, well, I got to see proof. Well, how do I know this is working? That's how you know people are here. Well, how do I know the work I'm doing is manifesting? I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. Okay? Come on. Come on, Tasha. I'm telling you. There's power in numbers. 2 hearts are better than 1. If I'm giving my all into your work with my heart, this is why we do a consultation. If I'm doing all that I can with my heart and I'm connecting with you on that level, right? And then you're also doing your work from that level, from your own heart, because you know what you desire, you know what you need, then there's no way that is not going to manifest. There's no way. Hello? There's no way that work's not going to manifest. If you're doing it, well, it still haven't manifested. I'm still going to hold on to it, Mystic. It still haven't manifested yet. Girl, bye. 2 years later, you ain't doing something. I would say if you don't see an inkling of the results you crave within the first 3 weeks of you doing that work, something you doing ain't right. I could bet the money that you sent over to me that something you doing ain't right. Okay. Yes, honey. Come on, Tracy. Come on, Lachey. The spirit of greed. Come on, yes, the spirit of greed. Come on. My daddy, yes. Your mama, Louisiana. Your daddy, Alabama. Okay, Beyonce. Come on, Latricia. Okay, honey. I know that, honey. Armistead, honey. That sounds very Francois. You know what I mean? Very Francois, almost Scandinavian. So you know you definitely got some white blood up in you, honey. You know, I'm gagging y'all right now because even one of my friends that I won't say no names, she's in this room, by the way. She's in this room. One of my friends in this room right now. She talked about how her family be like, we don't want no this and that, da 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 da. And she loves Irish people, right? And she was shocked when she found out that I have Irish blood in me too. She said, "Oh my God, I can't believe this, girl. Irish people everywhere." But anyway, the gag of it all is this friend of mine have white in her too, and she don't know it. Well, she know it now, but she did. She's like, "There's no way." I said, "Girl, okay, girl. You got any cousins named Red in your family? Bitch, don't have them thinking that redness is African. Please don't have them having you thinking that, honey. You got red up in you, girl. You got some voulez-vous coucher avec moi up in you, honey. C'est soi, honey. Hello. Moi, moi, moi. Oui, oui, oui. Merci, merci, honey. You got some European tea up in you, girl. Not saying you French, but you definitely got some Scotland, some tea up in that, honey. Yeah. Come on, Rico. Ooh, come on, Rico. Yes, honey. But I want you all to learn something. Use your heart and not your eyes. Can I play that song before I go? You got time and I got time. Yes. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Come on, can we play that really quick? Yes, honey. Use your heart and not your right. Okay, I won't play a lot of it, honey. Can I just play a little bit of it, honey? Can I just play a little bit of this tea right here? Just a little bit. Oh, this got the New York style right now, honey. Come on, New York. Hey, come on. I hear that Brooklyn beat. Come on, Brooklyn. Come on, Brooklyn. Hey, is BK up in the house, honey? Come on, BK. What? Refreshing conversations for the mind. Come on. As we stay, what? Come on. Real love, purified. All things are pure through the heart chakra, honey. Use your heart, baby. Come on. Follow your heart. Come on. You got time and I got time. Hey. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. She talking about thinking with your heart, honey. Come on. Come on. Come on, SWV. Use your heart and think with that, honey. Come on. Hey, you hurt me. I did things I never dare. Stepping out the comfort zone, honey. Real love, purified. Use your heart and not your. I gotta turn that beat out so y'all can hear this, honey. You got time and I got time. Free your thoughts and watch them fly. Do you actually know that your heart sends out thoughts at 1,000 times faster than your brain? Hello? 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 Do you know that your heart sends out thoughts 1,000 times faster than your brain? This is why I say, use your heart when you do what you're doing. Oh, I just want to do this just to get by. I just want to do this because it's going to be fun. I just want to do this to see what I like. I'm just going to do this just to test it out. It's not going to work then. It's not going to work then. If you don't see yourself getting married to somebody because you truly love with them, you really cannot see yourself without them. You truly feel connected. Like, this is my best friend and I want to wake up to this person. I want to go to bed to this person. If that is not the situation, baby, you're going to fail. You're going to be like these basic ass bitches out here trying to bind and lock the man down. You don't got to do all that if you manifested the man with your heart. Can we talk about it? If you manifested this man with your heart, you don't got to worry about that. All my men are not here with me no more, bitch, because they were not for me. They were not my man. Going even into this, I know a woman right now, and I'm going to leave this with y'all. I'm going to give y'all another story so y'all can look this up. There's a woman I know right now that's 43 years old right now who's having her first child. This is some deep shit right here. I'm getting chills right now. Like, my wig is like literally lifting up off the back of my neck right now. She have married not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, but 5 times. This woman started having sex at 14 years old. She's never aborted any babies or anything either. Because a lot of people who have abortions at a young age, the chance of you actually getting pregnant is going to be very slim to none. Because you damage your cervix and your uterus and your vaginal walls. Excuse me, not your uterus. Well, they can get up in there and stab that up too. But definitely your cervix and the walls of your uterus, your uterine walls, and your vaginal walls. Depends on who, what, when, where, and how you got that abortion. So with that being said, this person tried to have babies. This person was devastated. You know, the first man, he didn't want no babies, so she said, we got to end it. Second man, I'm down to have a baby, but it didn't work out. The third man, they tried. They were having it all night, every night. She said she'll show it to his job. They were doing it in the office. He showed it to her job. They were doing it in the bathroom. They were doing it at restaurants, like all the time. And she did not get pregnant. Her 5th marriage, And she actually got pregnant by this person while they were engaged. It happened so fast, but the fifth person that she actually met actually ended up being the person that got her pregnant. Believe it or not, he is the least healthiest out of all those guys. The least healthiest. He eats fast food. He does not work out. And the other guys that she was with, because in her mind, she said, this healthy body has to be able to get me pregnant. So she didn't have her babies in her 20s. She'd have babies in her 30s. She had her babies in her 40s, almost mid 40s. And like I said, she had a baby by a man who's not that healthy, dietary wise. So that's showing you that she mustered this man up from the depths of her uterus, her root chakra. She summons this man up, pulled him up through the sacral, pulled him up into the solar plexus where she started getting excited. Oh my God, I can't wait to see him. Into the heart chamber, heart chakra area, into the throat where he projected himself into the third dimension, which connected him back into her solar plexus. And then they both rose together into her crown. And then now they're ejecting another being into her root chakra. That is beautiful. And that right there is an example of what is meant for you will be for you. And if it's meant for you to do what you need to do, all things are possible. But it has to be with the right person. And if you keep believing in that, imagine that, 43 years. Oh, that just gets me a little emotional thinking about that. Oh, I can imagine that. I can imagine a woman spending her whole life trying to have children, for 43 years. That's a long time. And even thinking about from her being 20 to 43, that's 23 years of this woman driving herself crazy and thinking that it was a problem with her having this baby, not knowing that it took the right person to have it with. And that's how the universe works. That's how the universe works. It takes the right person, the right thing to make that happen. So that's an example of how I know all things are possible and you manifest through your heart, not through your mind. Don't let these YouTube videos fool you. Yes, you use the throat chakra. Yes, you use the root chakra. Yes, you use the solar plexus. Yes, you use the crown chakra. Yes, you use your medulla oblongata. Yes, you use the pineal gland, your pituitary gland, which is a vagina and a penis in your own damn head. Yes, you use the hippocampus. Which, by the way, the hippocampus, just so y'all know, for those who don't believe in psychics or spiritualists, they found a moon near Neptune called hippocampus, and you need to look it up. Neptune is connected to Pisces. If you don't know, that's one of the planets that rule Pisces, and Pisces are mystical people. They're very psychic and very connected to not just the Mother Earth, but everybody's natural energy. So you cannot fool a fucking Pisces. And I'm a Pisces ascendant, by the way. Oh, God. My ancestors blessed me with a whole bunch of tea. I'm a Gemini on the cusp of being a Cancer. I'm a Aries. I'm a Scorpio in certain instances. And I'm a motherfucking Pisces. But anyway, that's just amazing to think about that. But yes, so they found a moon around Neptune called hippocampus. Look it up, y'all. I want to talk about this months ago, but it slipped my mind. It really did. It slipped my mind. So, there's something else I want to say, and I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna see who else coming. I'm gonna be done. Your will shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the power and the kingdom and the glory of the holiest God. Amen. Amen. Hallelujah. 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 Amen. Where'd my other phone go? Okay, here we go. So, there's a story, y'all, that I want y'all to look up. And I want y'all to grasp what I'm about to say right now. My people, because only my people are going to understand this. My people that are like-minded like me. My people that understand that spirit has a different agenda from the flesh. And a lot of spiritual people will play out the agenda of the flesh, but tell you that they're spiritualists. And that's a contradiction. This is why y'all feel so spiritually confused. Because you watch people that claim to be spiritualists, but yet they entertain the agenda of the physical body, where they put down other colored people and or talk about white folks, They put down gay people, straight people. I mean, just a whole bunch of bullshit. Going to cultures, Latin people, don't fuck with Latin people and all this other bullshit. Right? But when you're a spiritualist, you see spirit, you know spirit, and the physical body starts to fall away where you don't see that when you look at people. You see what's genuinely coming from their spirit, what is seriously and genuinely coming or extending from their body. That's what you see. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move right now. There's a lot of activity in this parking lot, y'all. Let me move closer to Applebee's. How about that? Let me move closer to Applebee's, girl. There's a lot of activity, honey. Criminals, and I would hate for these homeless people to walk up to my car and the cops come up and say, "Who are you?" Okay, so there is a story about a little boy named Luke who had a past life and he incarnated into this life. And Luke, up until a certain age, was aware of his past life. Luke kept telling his mother, when I was a girl, when I used to be a girl, I used to wear that. And the mother didn't know what the fuck was going on. She's like, is my son gay? Is he transgender? What's going on? And they actually was on a TV show called The Ghost That Lives Inside My Child or something like that. But Luke kept saying his name was Pam. And the mom started digging. That's the beautiful part about having the internet, is that you can look up and do your research. When people have their past life regression chart, one person actually located a file of an individual that they did their research on. And I got a report sent back to me of them telling me, I feel like this was me in my past life because I have a lot in common with this person. I'm connected to this culture. I like the things they like. This is me in my past life. And it's amazing to go through that. Like, I'm getting chills even thinking about it right now. Like, my spirit is just rejoicing over that. Like, that's beautiful. Right? So in the age of technology, you have the ability to look up and do your research. The mother looked up someone named Pam, and the son said that in his past life, he jumped out of a window. There was a fire and he jumped out of the window. The mom did her research and found out that there was a woman by the name of Pamela Robinson that died in Chicago in 1997, and she jumped out of a building when her apartment complex caught on fire. Now, before she brought this information to her son, she asked her son, well, what race was Pamela in the past life? And the son looked at her and was like, duh, brown. When the woman got the pictures of Pamela and she started getting fake, y'all can look this up. This is true, so y'all can look this shit up. She got pictures of Pamela and just random people, and she told their son, Luke, to, if you're really Pam and you know you're Pam, which one of these pictures is you, Pam? So the son is just sitting there and he's like, well, I know, if I see someone I know, I could recognize their face. Ooh. This just gets me so emotional. It gets me so emotional. It gets me so emotional because, oh my God, like, we are beyond our flesh, and people are so hung up over our flesh, and this is why we're stuck here. This is why you have to keep coming down here. This is why you have to keep coming down here. Racism, sexism, homophobia, all that stuff is going to keep you here. Mark my word. Mark my word. As long as you're racist, as long as you're anything that keeps you stuck in the flesh, you will die and come right back down here. It may be 10 years later, it may be 15 years later, hell, maybe even 100 years later, but you're going to come right back down here. And you're not going to get past that portal that your ancestors thousands of years ago prepared themselves for to get past. Because people think that when the ancestors talk about the afterlife, that the ancestors are talking about when you actually leave this body. They're not. They're talking about beyond that. The ancestors talked about you actually splitting into different dimensions and moving past those portals and making it to your source. Making it into your source of where you originally came from. So this little white boy, and I'm saying this in the sense for you guys to get this picture. This little white boy had a past life remembrance of him being a black woman in his previous life, to the point to where this little white boy remembered him being this black woman, that even the music that he liked in this life connects him to the black woman that he was in his past life. And like I said, I'm sharing this story because I want you guys to understand your spirit is energy. It's beyond that flesh. And that's what spirituality is about. Spirituality is the teaching of the soul. It's the teaching of nurturing your soul. It's the teaching of feeding your spirit. It's the teaching of you are not this skin. You are not this hair. You know, people talk about NDIRE and all these other spiritually awakened people. Solange. You know, when they talk about I'm not my hair, people think, oh, it's because they're proud of their black hair. They're proud of their black skin. Girl, bye. What they're saying is my spirit is not defined. Who I am is not defined by the color of my skin and the texture of my fucking hair. Who I am is defined by the actions of my spirit. It's about what my spirit does. It's about what my spirit have projected into this dimension over and over again if you have many lives, or what is going to be projected in the lives that's due to come. And that's what it's about. And even thinking about it in a sense of everything that you are right now, you've opened the door for someone else. Everything that you are right now, you've opened the door for someone else, whether you know that or not. You being that little black girl that's in college right now, getting her master's in psychology. You being the little black boy, the little white boy in college, learning about biology and chemistry. You're ultimately opening the door and an energy field for someone else to walk through. And it's not about you being a black woman open the door for another black woman, because black women are gonna excel regardless, whether you do it or not, or whether you do it if you're American. That doesn't matter. Oh, I paved the way for gays. It was gonna happen regardless if you did it or not. There's people that paved the ways before you, because nothing is new under the sun any damn way. Let's talk about it. It just never was acknowledged about it. They were never acknowledged for it. That's what I always say. People like a whole bunch of people, I could list names that paved the way for people that people don't really give respect and honors to. But the ones that are glorified for, they give them respect and honor. And they're not the ones that paved the way for anybody. They opened the door at that particular time. But like I said, someone else opened the door for them to open that door. Even going into the Rosa Parks store and all that good stuff, honey. That's the same story played out in different scenarios and different time frames. In that time, they needed a black woman that stood at the back of the bus that refused to sit back there at that period of time. But someone else then already opened up the portal for something else to allow that situation to happen in a dimensional sense, in an energetic sense. So, like I said, everything that you are opening up the door for someone like you, someone in your likeliness. So this is why it's important to be unique and be different and embrace who you are. Stand in your individuality, because you are changing the world as it exists now, and you don't know that. Even the boy that's back there that's not talking, the girl that's too shy to speak, the boy who's too shy to speak, the guy who has a dream and he's not living the dream, the woman who has a dream and she's not living the dream, but you're thinking it. So even when you leave here, something is going to stay here energetically, and someone is going to be able to tap into that by invoking it or evoking it, and that's going to take over their being, and they're going to be the living proof or the physical manifestation of your own dreams, whether they were in your head now, or they were in your head, or they're going to be in your head. It is what it is. But I know that. I believe that. And like I said, that's an example of that. So that's how I was telling people, don't get so hung up over that shit. It's a sad thing for the spiritual community and our ancestors. It's downright disrespectful, and I think it's very disgraceful if you ask me. You know, going into our ancestors who were enslaved and all that. You know, they went through that to make it to where you're at now, to be at this point that you're at now. And you hold on to that is doing nothing but stirring up the exact same energy and keeping you stuck in that past experience. And this is why you cannot move forward. You had to go through that in order to get over it. And going into that, even with the LGBT community and the people that have been through that too, how being gay was illegal and all this stuff. The LGBT people had to go through that to get where we're at now. And if you still limit yourself to that, oh, I'm this, I'm that, oh, I got to be careful because I'm gay, oh, I got to be careful because this and that, then you're feeding into that old energy, and you yourself is not going to be able to be set free. And you're actually stopping the future people from getting to where they need to get to. So that's all I'm saying. You know, be who you are, live in your experience, and understand that you're not defined by your flesh. Understand that. People who don't understand the spirit will look at even people like me and say, bitch, you're born a man. How dare a man sit up here with makeup on, put a wig on, get titties, get all these surgeries done, call himself or her, get his name changed. When you don't understand the spirit, you will question that. When you don't understand how the spirit operates and how the spirit works, you're going to understand that. I was homesick. How about that? I've been a man. I've been a woman. I've been a hermaphrodite many times. In this life, I chose to manifest in this frame, in this being right now. My ancestors actually made that possible for me. Because if I would have did this years ago, bitch, it would have been a whole nother story. I probably wouldn't have made it past 11. Can we talk about it? Because not even just 20 or 30 years ago, you were killing off mentally retarded children. If you don't remember that, Americans. Just 30 or 40 years ago, if your child was disabled, they were put into the system and are killed. If you don't remember that. So like I said, if you don't understand where you've been, you don't understand where you're going. But like I said, spirit will always do or choose what it needs to do at that particular time to get past something. And that's why I would say people who are in their truth, who are living their truth in every aspect, they're opening the door for something. And don't change for that. 2001, 2002, I was in middle school going into high school. Honey, I was dyeing my hair all these colors. I got my tongue pierced. I got all these piercings. People were calling me weird, strange. Ew, that's disgusting. Weirdo, freak. And now, bitch, people got their fucking eyebrows pierced. People got their fucking septum pierced. People got everything pierced now. Like that. And now imagine if people just stopped, just said, fuck it, I'm not getting my tongue pierced. Fuck it, I'm not getting my nose pierced. I guarantee in 2019, 2020, ain't nobody getting those piercings done. And even before that, people were getting those piercings done too, because from what I heard, people were getting barbells and shit put through their nose and ears in the 70s and shit. They were just outcasted. Bleaching of your hair, you know, all that good stuff, getting tattoos on your body. But be who you are. Like I said, embrace who you are. You know, if you want to go swirl, as they say, go fucking swirl, bitch. You got a taste for some French vanilla, bitch, go get you some French vanilla. You got some taste for some mocha chocolate, go get you some of that mocha chocolate. Ain't nobody counting it against you, but the motherfuckers that's mad because they can't get none of you. Oh my God. Girl. Y'all see this? Hold on.
How's it going?
Hello.
So they're calling saying you've been here for a couple hours now. What's going on?
So who called? Because I seen like 3 or 4 of your police cars circling around.
This is my area. I always copy.
Hold on, let me put this on me. I'm telling y'all, bitch, they be trying it. Girl. Girl. Listen, I'm so thankful for my intuition. Bitch, I was sitting over there in that little parking lot over there. And I told y'all they were circling at first, then a car parked, then they came back, they parked again. Girl, they were like, yeah, your car was just parked here. Looks a little suspicious. Can we see your driver's license and registration? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, girl, they're like, yeah, they've been broken into over here, so you got to understand what the merchant is saying. No, I will gladly give the merchant a call tomorrow. Because, bitch, at the end of the day, bitch, don't get put out of business. That's all I would say. Don't get put out of business, mistake. Don't make me have to come over here and piss and shit on your damn building. Bitch. Well, matter of fact, where the cops are? Let me go ahead and go piss and shit right now. Anyway, let me end this video, bitch. I'm about to go over here and show them a little thing or two. Show them a little thing or two what I do. Okay. I did, but Latricia, but you know what they do, Latricia? They're like, what is this car doing? First of all, Chryslers are on the targeted list, if you do not know that. Chryslers are targeted because everybody got a Chrysler now, and usually the ones that have Chryslers are like pimps and or madams. So everybody who has a Chrysler is targeted all over. I think I told y'all, my friend was going through Texas to New Mexico to Arizona. She was pulled over like 20 times. Girl, get on my damn nerve. They bored this Monday. They got nothing to do on a Monday. They got nothing to do, bitch. It's a Monday. They like, girl, let's go home. We don't got shit to do, bruh. Let me head on where I was heading to. Let me head on to where I was heading to, honey. Let me head on to where I was heading to, bitch. Let me head on to where I was heading to. Anyway, so. Hold on. You know, he lucky that he was short. He lucky that he was short, because if he was a bigger man, I might would have said, let me see what's in those pants. Honey, you got a flashlight over there, officer? You got a flashlight, or that's something else? Is that a baton, a flashlight, or a taser, officer? Is that a flashlight, a taser, or a baton? Or is that a mini, weeny, weeny, tinny, eeny, mini flashlight? You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, got a little polka dot bikini. You know, you got some eeny, teeny, weeny, beanie, honey. You can't get mad at me, brother, because you strutting a small case. Anyway. Or a wand. Come on, honey. Listen, y'all. Lachey, I'm about to call you, Lachey. I'm about to give you a nice little call, Lachey. Eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, polka dot, a yellow bikini. How about that? Let me give you a call, Lachey. Eeny, weeny, teeny, weeny, grab a little polka dot bikini. Take a little eeny, weeny, weeny. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Oh my God. Oh. Let's go. Okay. Girl, there was another cop right there. Girl, they following me, girl. They following me. They trying to get me tonight. Bitch, y'all not getting me tonight, niggas. They bored. They gotta meet that quota. Y'all ain't meeting that quota with me tonight, bitch. You're not meeting that quota tonight, brother. You ain't meeting that quota tonight. Okay, how you doing? You ain't meeting that quota with me tonight, bitch. Yeah, look at him. He about to smoke. Let me turn on my damn fan. You're not smoking in my car, nigga. Anyway, you have a car? So yes, they targeting Jay. I'm telling you, Jay, they targeting Jay. They targeting Jay. I'm telling you, they targeting. Don't let you have a Chrysler because they pulling you over. It's gonna be the Mercedes next. Watch. Mark my word. Yes, honey. Spirit always work it out. You don't get ahead of time. Come on, that's right, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. That's right, honey. Tasha crazy. The Mercury retrograde is the trip. Right. Oh my God. Ooh, bitch, you say anything to get out of the situation. Ow. Girl, yes, girl, I lied in a court of law. Let me lie in a court of law, bitch. Mind your business. Let me mind in a court of law. He said that I was there for a while, and he said that I was somewhere else. That's Bevmo. They got broken into, which, by the way, I'm going to look up that story. I'm going to look up that story, honey. I'm going to look it up. Because, bitch, we about to stir up a hornet's nest. I'm going to look up that story because he said they've been being broken into lately. So I need the news footage. I don't see a news footage on it. I'm giving them a nice little call tomorrow. And I'm saying, who's the manager? I am a white woman, and I was outside of your business. I was buckling my baby in. My child, my son, I have a 9-month-old child. He was spitting up. I pulled into the parking lot. I fastened the belt. And all of a sudden, the police pull up on me. I'm getting harassed. And they said that the merchant right here, and they pointed out your business, called and said that I was very suspicious. How the fuck is a 9-month-old baby and his Caucasian mother looking fucking suspicious? I was even in a white car. You know, what you got on? You got something against white people or something? You know? And I'm just disgusted by this. And this is just too much for me. I need to open this. This is not okay. You know, it's not my fault that you guys got a store dedicated to liquors and shit. Motherfucker breaking and stealing that shit. It's not my fault, nigga. How about that? And this parking lot is too busy, too. He lying. Girl, the officer lying. You know they lying and see what you gonna say. That's why I said, oh, really? How many? How many, officer? Because I seen 4 of y'all circling around. So they really called in, or did you call in? Because that parking lot is too busy. You got a 24-hour Taco Bell, you got a 24-hour grocery store, and these lights are bright as hell. Ain't nobody breaking into that. And then the business on the street, girl, bye. You saw me parked here. You saw I didn't do shit. You thought I was plotting something, bitch. Make me get out the car and frisk me down, officer. Make me spread them. Let me stop. You have a Pacific? Yes, and they're talking. Yes. Yes, they are, Jay. They are. They're targeting the gene of ISIS. They have been doing it for a very long time. You know, they've been doing it for a very long fucking time, man. You know, they've been targeting the gene of ISIS. You know, they've been coming for those who are children of ISIS. And it's not okay. You know, just because you're soulless, bitch, and you're made from an imitation, bitch, don't come for us, okay? Don't come for us, honey. And then, you know, then it'd be like 4 or 5 officers, girl, like, it'd be like 4 or 5 officers, like, girl, 4 officers on 1 person, girl, bye. So now you sit there, you don't make no movements. When they pull up, Don't make no moves. Freeze. Uh-oh, officer. There's a nigga flying in the parking lot. Where y'all at? He looked very suspicious. He just robbed the liquor store. Oh, goddamn. Oh, goddamn. Whew. Ooh. It looks very suspicious, honey. It looks very suspicious. Anyway. They're mad. Come on, Jay. Stop the imposters. Tasha. Oh, shit. Let me see what I did with my car key. Okay, it's in my pocket. Listen, you guys. I'm going to end this live. Somebody gonna have police say I'm disturbing the peace. Call the cops, nigga. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops. How about that? Let me get my lockbox. How about that? Call the cops then. How about that, bitch? Call the cops on that, nigga. I'll make go off again, honey. I'm disturbing the peace. I'm disturbing the peace, bitch. Call the cops again. You call the cops this time, bitch. I'm grinding up on that officer, bitch. Disorderly conduct. I'm a disorderly conduct up on that cop. Anyway, let me go, y'all. Come on, Little Mer. How you doing? Little Mer, you went to that gym? Wait a minute before I go up in there. Before I go up in there, honey. Y'all, it was like 70 degrees today. It was really hot. It's kind of windy out here right now. Can you guess where I'm at? Can you guess where I'm at, Lachey? Lachey, where I'm at, girl? Lachey, where I'm at right now? Come on, honey. Listen, I was just being honest. You know, something about the officer's uniform and the smell of their leather belt just get me so excited, honey. Something about the smell of leather just get me so, And they step up with that all black on. You know, I love the color black. So they step up with that black on. They shine that light on me. License and registration, please. Honey, I was just, Jesus. I was having a mini orgasm just sitting there, hoping that they made me get out and just say, we're going to have to frisk you. Then they're going to say, is this my car? Bitch, of course it's my car. Do I look like I can't afford that car? Nigga, really? Does it look like I cannot afford my motherfucking car, officer? I mean, what? Does it look like I can't afford this, bitch? What's going on, officer? Does it look like I can't afford it? Huh? I should have said, what you trying to say? What you mean? What you mean this is my car? How dare you? How dare you? I should have said, is that your car? How dare you? Let me stop. Listen. You used to massage a lifeguard who come in his black uniform. Come on, Little Mer. Listen, I've had some retired officers, some on-the-clock officers. We went to this little country town. Everybody wanted some. It's like, I kid you not. And it wasn't, I can't say they wanted me because, you know, of me being brown or whatever. Because my friend, she's a Latina, but she looks white. Honey, everybody wanted some. The firemen, the farmers, the store people. I kid you not. This city probably had like only 13,000 people in it. And it was just like, ooh, what's that? We had someone trying to think. We were there for like almost 3 weeks. We were there for a very long time. I would tell y'all where it was at, but I'm going to go back. We're going to go back, honey. But we had officers, firemen, Even some of them would like leave my room and go to her room. She's like, girl. I'm like, girl, what? Yeah. And oh, they even showed your picture. And I'm like, I know they thought we were catfishing. Because when I showed up, she showed up. So I told her they probably called you. And then after they left you, they came to me because they're like, bitch, this is too good to be true. You got chocolate and vanilla. And And even there, they were telling us that nobody like us go through those cities at all. Because I think when we were even out there, I think there was a transgender there, but it was more like I don't know what that was. It just didn't look right at all. Let me go in here, honey. It's cold as hell. Let me get up in here, honey. It's cold as hell. They looking at me like, bitch, what the fuck she doing? Mind your business, nigga. Now. Bitch, that's the fuck I'm doing, nigga. Let me stop. They those thigh-high boots. Come on, Tasha, what you know about those thigh-high boots I was wearing? Tasha, don't tell me you were spying on me. Tasha, you were spying on those thigh-high boots, Tasha? Tasha, you were spying on those. We actually went out in those thigh-high boots. Ooh, that was crazy. You know when I go down there, you know we're going to do some more crazy shit like that. We showed up to Walmart in this country-ass Christian town, y'all. I kid y'all not. It was on the outside of Bakersfield. We went there. It was very Christian because I looked it up. They had like crosses everywhere. I said, bitch, we're going to dress like sluts and we're going to go inside and we're going to act crazy. She was like, girl. I said, no, girl, we're going to do it. We're going to see what's going to happen. So she gets in her car. I had my little rental, my little short Vallister. No, I think I had the Jeep Renegade at that time. Get out. We had the thigh-high boots on. We had the leather skirt on. We had a lace top. I think I got pictures of it. I put it on my Instagram so y'all can see it. We had the lace, black clear lace on. We had our little, I think I had a robe on. She had a sequins jacket on. She had her shades on. I had my shades on. We're just walking. Honey, we were making people nervous. Like the Walmart clerks was dropping shit. And one guy was like, excuse me. And he's like, yeah. Where can we, hey, excuse me, where, and I'm like, honey, he doesn't stutter like this. He's very nervous. So, oh, that was so fun. Like, I'm gonna share the picture with y'all. We took pictures. I think she got videos of it too. Of we were like twerking in the garden section and shit. And there was like hella people right here. And the guy was like, don't put me on that. He was like, I don't want to be put in that footage. And we're like, oh, don't worry about it. So we're over there twerking and shit. And he just over there like, oh, yeah. We were bad, bitch. Yes, we're going to do it again. We're going to go to Texas and do it. We're going to do it in Texas, New Mexico, and Louisiana. How about that? We're going to go down there to Shreveport. So you sit down there in Shreveport. You're going to sit down there in Shreveport. We're going to be twerking. We're going to be down there in Denton, Garland, San Antonio, Austin, Arlington. We might go down to Houston. I don't know. There's too many niggas down there in Houston. So ain't nothing shocking down there. We go to like Casper, Texas or something. They'll really be gagging like, damn. You know, that type of tea. We're going to be over there in Dolman, New Mexico, Las Cruces, New Mexico, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Albuquerque, honey, twerking through those aisles. Arizona, they probably seen it all too, so we probably won't do that much there. Anyway. Yes, we're going to Louisiana. I'm twerking over there. You're going to see me. I'm going to be twerking. I'm going to go to your Walmart and I'll make sure that I get down when we get down. I'm not going to have no panties on. No panties on. Yes. We talk about Shreveport. I know a lot about Shreveport. Yes, honey. He was telling me about he was in that room. He sat in that hotel room the whole time. Ooh, that was bad, huh? We did our little stunts. He was in that room that whole day. And I think they would call. Yeah, they called a few times. Like, well, that was fun, actually. That was 2 years ago, 2016. Damn, that was so fun. Anyway, let me go, honey. Let me go. Okay, let me go, honey. Water World Twerking Tour. Yes, that's right. Come on. Okay, come on. Okay, what does TC know about Shreveport? TC know about Shreveport. TC ain't from Shreveport. Hold on, let me Listen, y'all. Let me go. I'm gonna call you, Lachey. It was good seeing all of y'all, honey. Yes, honey. I'm about to sit down and enjoy myself. Anyway, 2experiences@gmail.com, honey. It was dirty up in here. It was dirty up in. I don't even know if I want to be sitting up in here like this. Anyway, bye, you guys. See y'all next video, honey. Yes, honey. The popos got me good. Oh, that would have been some tea if the police would have made me get out that car. I should have had the camera. Oh, that's how I needed my dash cam. Hold on. Listen, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna call you right now, Shay. Yes, honey. Bless you all, bougie. Yeah, I know that's right, bougie. Yeah, bougie, bougie, touche, touche. Bougie, bougie, touche, touche. Anyway, let me go, y'all.